Joy and Felicity here, and thanks so much for taking the time to read my article about newborns from a mom's perspective. While I no longer photograph babies, I now have the perspective of what it's like to be on the other side of the camera, other side of the lens, with this little squirmy thing. And she's going to keep squirming for us. But this is a really good example when it comes to photographing babies. They are not all the same. They're not always predictable. They're moving around, they're doing things. I only have the experience up until 3 months, but it's definitely a lot to take in and a lot to learn. When it comes to newborns, one of the things I can tell you is that they do like having a womb-like environment. So what that means is get a few noisemakers, whether it's the sound of a heartbeat or the ocean. You can get an app on your phone or a noisemaker that you can just plug into your studio. It really, really helps to create that womb-like environment for the babies that they'll like. And then after that, a warm environment is key. So make sure the heat is up. You can get space heaters. Put a blanket heater underneath the blanket that you're photographing the baby on, and that will help greatly, greatly. Another one that we can take into consideration is a book called Happiest Baby on the Block. And in that book, there is a trick called the 5 S's that if you have a super screaming baby that simply will not calm down, the 5 S's will help it actually calm down no matter what state they're in. So 5 S's, first one is swaddle. So you swaddle the baby nice and tight. Second one is you put them on their side. Third S is you sway. Fifth S is you shush. Fifth S is suck. So you can put something in their mouth, whether it's a finger, whether it's a pacifier, and that'll calm them right down. I'm not doing that right now completely, so she's going to keep squirming for us. But it is important to remember that not all babies are the same, but those 5 S's tend to work pretty well. And then finally, make sure you have grace, not only for baby, but for mom as well. We haven't slept very much, especially if you're doing newborn photos within the first 10 days like you normally do. And we haven't quite learned our baby yet by that point either, so we're not sure if they're going to be cranky and crying or fine and happy or need to eat, be changed, whatever it is. So have grace for us, have grace for baby, and it'll sure lead to good photos and great sales. And on that note, I will see you next month in Shutter Mag.